I grew up in Bayview, California. It was fast-paced. I was adventurous and not really outspoken then, as I am now. I had my son when I was 16. Now that I have a son that's almost 13, my number one thing now is having those conversations with my child about safe sex or peer pressure and the things that I didn't have conversations about then. So I found out about Catholic Charities when I was about 19 or 20 years old. I moved out right when I turned 18 into my own place and was working like a part-time job, going to college, and just balancing being a mom. So with all of daycare and just having a household on my own got overwhelming, and I was in a place where I was gonna lose my apartment at the time. And so I had a caseworker that I kept in contact with through high school. They told me about Catholic Charities and how they could help with like rental assistance and different resources. Catholic Charities helped me with the rental assistance for 6 months. They also helped with providing clothes for me and my baby. Sometimes I remember getting packages of food and things like that, and everything helped. So many people that I came in contact with were people that I will never forget, their faces and, how they made me feel, because you can go into places and feel lost. I never felt like that when I was at Catholic Charities. So with the help from Catholic Charities, now I'm working for a company called Salesforce, and I work in the nonprofit sector where I'm actually helping other nonprofits come in and utilize the space and other youth. Catholic Charities has definitely played a large role in my life. Without having that support of let me get my rent paid first so that I can focus on going back to school or like focus on having a career, I wouldn't have been able to do it because my mind would have been everywhere else. Going to Catholic Charities and having the services that they helped with, I feel like in my current journey that it's helped me open up my eyes to things that other people may be going through. Having a role where I'm working with nonprofit organizations now, it's just like heartwarming for me, knowing programs like Catholic Charities that you can lean on. For my children, I hope that they just continue to live their lives and stand up for everything that they believe in. I hope that they can take my story and all of the things that I've experienced and learn from them. One thing that I really want them to do is to hear other people's stories and be able to use that so that they don't have to go through, certain struggles. If I could tell someone about Catholic Charities, I would tell them don't be scared, don't feel like you're gonna be judged. They're there to help you. Walking in, I was ashamed. Don't be ashamed. That's why they're there. They're there to help support you mentally and physically, spiritually, having someone to pray things over with you. As a young teenager, not knowing how I was going to provide for my children, and now being in a place where I can, I'm just beyond thankful for everything that's been in my journey, and to know that my children are going to have a wonderful future. I want to say thank you to Catholic Charities for making me feel welcome and never making me feel less than. Thankful for all of the resources and the assistance that they helped me with.